Well, folks, On the Bank is back. First adventure of 2026, and we are down in the lovely Mo Villa. And today I'm joined with a good friend of mine, Davy, also a good friend of my family as well. Davy's been instrumental in getting me back into fishing after the passing of my daddy, so it was only good that I got him onto the channel quick.
Well, thanks for having me.
Not a problem, Mucker, not a problem, Davy. So, tell me a wee bit about yourself and your fishing background, mate. How did you get into fishing?
Um, Basically, when I was younger, just living in Finnegan, as most kids did, they had an interest in Willis's and walking past it all the time. Just something I always wanted to get into. Now, none of my family or friends fished at the time, so something I went alone with. Taught myself,
Like myself at the start as well.
sort of taught myself, made the mistakes, but learned the hard way,
Brilliant.
and just got sort of stuck in there from a young age.
Super.
But yeah, it's something I've always enjoyed
Brilliant.
and like doing.
Obviously, you've got a mad out lifestyle with work and stuff, Dave. So, tell me what fishing does for you, mate.
I've tried loads of things, golf, walking, this, that, the other, but fishing is the only thing that I would say gives me a switch off.
Yep.
Um,
Bit of time
it's
to yourself.
But I time myself, the job I do, it's hard to switch off and sort of detach yourself from, and you're thinking about this, that, and the other, and your mind's on overdrive all the time. Fishing is by far the best switch off or best distraction, whatever way you want to put it,
Yeah.
the best release you can do.
100%, mate. 100%. Also, Davy also was there right through the passing of my father and stuff, and it was actually Davy who put his arm around me after my daddy had passed to get me back into fishing. Sort of took me back to Wells's. He's took me to different places, so I really can't thank Davy enough for what he's done for me.
Very well, you
And
do the same yourself.
yeah, not a problem, mate. No, no. But yes, he showed me the ropes. He got me back into the carp fishing. He also sent me a load of links for a load of really dear fishing gear that
Yes,
I can't thank him enough for. You know what I mean, Dave?
and your mum,
The bank account
your
took
mum,
a battering.
yeah, I was afraid to look at Linda. I was across the street anytime I seen her. The Amazon man was there, must have been 3 times a day. My phone, anytime I turned it on, it was mate, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? What do you think of this?
£200 reels, £200 rods.
I said to myself, I poked the bear here with this fella.
Oh, brilliant.
But for months, and I have to say, he just got stuck in it, and I was glad to see. Me personally, I was glad to see that he was getting stuck into something, and losing someone, never mind your dad's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
And
100%.
it was just good to see him getting stuck in and involved in something that was giving him a bit of a distraction, or giving him a bit of time to switch off from the grieving and stuff. And yeah, you took it by both horns, definitely. And
100%, mate. I had to. Needed to do something to get my head out of it, like, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Sure. Like, will we tell people about the wee blip we had anyway?
Well, we were going. He was flat out. He was asking loads of questions, doing this, doing that, and he was getting stuck in it. And I was picking him up in the mornings and stuff. We were going a place I fishing in up in Lisburn there. You know, you have to be up early on a Sunday morning to get a good spot. So I wanted to go up to get the best spot, so we'd have the best day. So I borrowed a motor out of work. And when I was rushing out on Saturday night, I didn't lift a tray plate. I forgot to lift it. So I'm sitting out now. I think you were at a football match that Saturday afternoon.
I was at a football match and then I went to a birthday party that night.
Football match, and
club.
I had it in the back of my head because he'd been going so well. And I says, "Flip, he's gonna have a blip here. He's gonna go off the rails. He's gonna go on the ripper." And I was texting him, and I was all, "Yes, Mucker, I'm coming up the road now. I'm coming up the road now." And so I was just checking in on him, just make sure he's all right. And I was going to see him in the morning, 4 o'clock. So all the signs were good. I think the last text was 10 o'clock or something. So I'm sitting outside his flat in this motor I borrowed, not thinking really, and it wasn't taxed, wasn't insured, but if I had a trade plate, it would have covered me. So this police car passed me about 4:10, and I've been sitting outside his flat ringing him continuously.
Like, man slept in, basically, that's what happened.
He slept in, and fair enough, he didn't go on the rip, in fairness.
Other people thought I was still partying, like, but I wasn't.
And that's what I had in my head.
True to my word, I'd
So I
slept
must
in.
have phoned him. I must have phoned him 20 times. This cop car goes past me, and I seen him going dead slow. And they must have clocked the registration as not being legal and on the road. But so I said to myself, "I wonder if they man to pick him up at Linda's house." So I flew around to your mum's. So they see me do a big U-turn, and they were parked on down a bit. And they see me do a big U-turn and turn down into Benmore. And I'm sitting outside your mum's, wanting to see, could I maybe hopefully see you stand on the porch. Next thing, this car comes wheeling around the corner, the blues on, and block me in the road. And one comes up, and I put the window down. She looks in the car, and I'm head to toe like this, head to toe on combat gear, and sitting like this.
The
And
wee peeler must have thought you had jackpot, mate, did she?
100%. And I says, she says, she just asked me whose is this car and blah blah blah. I was able to sort of explain the situation, and she says, I said, look, I'm going fishing. But she did ask to see, could I see in your boot? So she opened the boot and had all the stuff for us. So she says, look, dead on. And explained that it let me away anyway.
Brilliant.
But I went on off fishing on my own, cursing him to death, flipping, calling him all the kids of the day, because I thought he went off in the rip.
That's a PG channel now, Dave.
Oh, sorry. I call them all names a day because he'd be doing so well, you know, and he'd be got stuck in it. And I said, flip, he's went on the rip here, but no, true to form, he turned in about an hour or so later. He generally did sleep in, so about 5:45 or so, I seen him rock up, looking a bit
worse for worse,
worse
Dave.
for
Worse
wear.
for
But he
worse.
came in, he put a shift in. I had a cracking day, but no, I just know how much the fishing was of a switch off, and that's why I got him back into it. And
Brilliant.
look at him now, flip me, he's teaching me today.
Honestly, couldn't thank you enough, mate.
I've never fly fished before, and it's like role reversal. He's
I'm still learning as well, mate.
he's a karate kid today, and I'm Mr. Miyagi, and he's showing me the stuff. So it's like a whole complete turnaround. But no, it's great to see him doing what he's doing, and what he's looking to do going forward for people is unreal. And I'm proud of, mate,
thank you so much
for what you're doing, mate.
Thank you for what you've done for me as well.
No, Jesus, great. You're very welcome. Yeah, people are only going to benefit from what he has and what we've talked about this morning, and what he plans to do in the weeks, months, years ahead. It's just going to blow up. It's going to be massive for him, but not just for him. It's going to be massive for people that he involves. And so many people will get such a benefit out of this. Look at him. Look at what he's doing now, and that's just reaching out and saying, look, getting out fishing for a load of hours, having a yarn, having a chat. It's people don't know the benefit of it until they do it. But mate, I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Right, let's go get the line right again.
Yeah, and I'll go for number 2 here.
On the bank. All in all, folks, absolutely fantastic day down at Mofilla. Good to have Davy out with me. It was absolutely fantastic, and I just want to say a big thank you to Ricky and the rest of the staff down there. They're absolutely super all day, very nice to us. Couldn't have made us feel more welcome. I cannot wait to get back down for a few more videos. Thank you very much, lads. I really appreciate it.